Hello everyone, I'm Dhani and this is our Charm Midlife, and today this is one of my 5-minute movie catch-ups where I'm finally watching a movie that I missed in theaters. And this week I am talking about the movie September 5. This is on pay-per-view right now, so it's not yet streaming, but I wanted to see this in the theater so bad that I did decide to go ahead and get it on pay-per-view. So September 5 is R-rated. It's only an hour and 35 minutes long, and here's the write-up. During the 1972 Olympics in Munich, Germany, an American sports ABC news team, broadcasting team, I guess, is really the, must adapt to live coverage of the Israeli athletes being held hostage by a terrorist group. So this is the behind the scenes of the broadcasting team that was there for ABC. They were the only news or broadcasting crew that was showing the Olympics live. This was the first time in 1972 that they had ever done such a thing. And in the middle of those games, we all know the story of the terrorist group that took the Israeli hostages or Israeli athletes hostage. And because this broadcasting group was the only one there that had coverage, and they could see right into the room and right into Olympic Village, they kind of took over the broadcast of this, showing and talking about what was going on with this hostage situation. It was very, very interesting. I really, really loved this story because it did not focus on the hostage situation and what was actually happening so much, but it was affecting this team and this group of people. They did use real footage from that time, so most of this were in the room with all the monitors, the whole production headquarters thing. And on these monitors, they're showing the actual news footage used back then that they were recording of Olympic Village and what was going on. It was very interesting because there was also this dynamic of the news team of ABC wanting to take over, even though they weren't actually there. Peter Jennings was at the time. He was in Olympic Village, so he was doing reporting over the phone because he could see what was happening. But other than that, it was just really, really interesting and such a different, again, a mentality of 50 years ago of how they had to show what was happening. And again, without all the texting and the instant feeds on, TikTok and Twitter and all that sort of thing. It was just a very, very interesting story. One of my favorite movies of all time is All the President's Men. I kind of love when the story unravels if they tell it well enough, and this movie felt the same way. And there's obviously heartbreak in this. We all know what happens at the end of the story, and the way they tell it and get to that point. Ooh, it was really tough to get through, but a story that needs to be told. And now we're seeing it from a different perspective. I think everyone remembers Spielberg's movie Munich. That was also kind of after the fact. That was when Israel was going after the people who had done it. So it's something that I think should be remembered. And obviously, this is a different perspective on the entire thing. But a real tribute to broadcasting teams and the passion that they have to make sure that they are getting information out to the people, whether it was 50 years ago or we would like to hope still today that exists. So I highly recommend this movie. I'm going to give it a 9. I'm not even sure why it's not a 10. I can't think of any way for it to be improved, but I think because it's just hard, so it's not something that I can watch over and over again. But I am going to watch this again. It was very good. So check out September 5. It's on pay-per-view now, and I'm sure we'll be streaming somewhere soon. All right, that's it for today. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.